Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this video, let's title it, Your Watch Collection Has a Mind of Its Own. And we'll start with this Seiko SLA-055 on a Seiko bracelet, SLA-077, I believe. $400 for the bracelet add-on. Wow, that's a lot of money. So, I'm not going to do a state of the collection. What I'm going to do is a theme. Your watch collection has a mind of its own. So, I'm Jeff McMahon, been collecting watches for 20 years. About 24 years? Okay. And you think you're in charge of your collection. You think you're the shot caller. You think you make the power moves in your collection. You think you're guiding your collection. And I have found experience has taught me otherwise. You're actually in the back seat. The driver of your collection is the watch collection itself. It has a mind of its own. It takes the wheel and it says, "Sorry, bro, I'm in charge." And the first step in your watch sanity, your watch sobriety, is accepting that fact. And so what happened to me, in addition to being converted to G-Shocks 10 weeks ago, which is insane, that's a whole nother video, is that my watch collection, I think as a result of that G-Shock tumult, that G-Shock upheaval, was that in my situation, my collection, it went into 3 separate collections. I don't have one watch collection. I have 3 separate collections. So my first collection is called the Dinner Jacket Collection, and these are my watches. It's only 2 watches big. These are the watches that have bracelets. So these look great on bracelets. I rarely wear them. I don't know. I feel that I should have some bracelets in my collection. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want their nice, top tier watch on a really, really nice bracelet? But I have to be honest with you. I put them on and I feel like little Lord Fauntleroy, overdressed for the occasion. I'm little Lord Fauntleroy trying to put on an air of an aristocrat. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not an aristocrat. I don't know. Maybe I should put this on a Divecore strap. I'm not an aristocrat. I am, for those of you who know this cultural reference, and I am aging myself, I am the Jethro Bodine of watch collecting. Just give me my blue jeans, a bucket of fried chicken, and my cement pond, and I'm a happy camper. I don't know about all this fancy stuff. I may have to put this on a strap. I don't know. So the SLA-055 looks gorgeous on this. Doesn't get a lot of wrist time. It does not get a lot of wrist time on the bracelet. Why is it called the Dinner Jacket Collection? Why are you doing that, McMahon? Well, here's where this reference comes from. I was thinking. I don't even know if this happens anymore, but back in the day, you go to a fancy restaurant and you're underdressed. The owner says, "You can't eat here. Look at you. What are you, Jethro Bodine? You cannot eat here. Here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of kicking you out of my restaurant, I'm going to give you this dinner jacket. It may not fit right. It may be too big, too small, but at least you're wearing a dinner jacket, dude." So you put it on and, you're able to eat at the restaurant. It doesn't feel like you. Now, this is the SBDC 203, the Coastline Wave Diver. It has a little wave. It's a beautiful dress watch. And again, I put it on. It's almost too fancy for me. Remember, I am Jethro Bodine. I am not little Lord Fauntleroy. And so again, I could easily wear this on a strap, but I don't. I just feel like I should have a couple of watches on bracelets. Who knows? That may change. I don't know. So that's my collection 1. All right, let's go to collection 2. Let's start with a watch I wore yesterday to work. Okay, this is the MM300 Seiko SLA023 with a blue dial. I wore this to work, and it was beautiful. It was a glorious occasion. I congratulated myself. I looked down at it at work, and I said, congratulations, you look amazing. You deserve a big pat on the back, big boy. And so, what's my name for this collection? I'm going to call this the Country Drive Watch. Why is this a Country Drive Watch? Well, these are watches that I'll typically wear on the weekend for that Sunday drive. These are old school mechanical divers. Old, and I do have one quartz tuna though, but I still put that in the same category. And you wear these, for a country drive. Back in the day, you take your 1963 Ford Thunderbird, and you go out for a Sunday drive. Let me see if I can get this. That's a nice profile. Now, Divecore, the FKM strap that they came out with really helped me connect with my divers. Then, the FKM was associated with Forever Chemicals. I'm agnostic on that. I don't know how dangerous that is. I read the study. It was it seemed flawed to me, but I'm a layman. I'm not a scientist. Seems like they really subjected the FKM straps to a lot of abuse that would not happen under normal conditions. Who knows, man? If you're eating food from containers, drinking water, even with a filter, who knows? You may be getting those forever chemicals in other ways. I don't know, man. I'm agnostic. But in life, if there's a strap that doesn't subject you to unnecessary risk, and this new waffle, which I love, is made of hydrogenated rubber, then why not? Why not go with the choice with the unnecessary risk? So I don't know what Divecore will be doing in their future straps. If this new hydrogenated rubber is going to be the new way, or they're going to experiment with other. I assume they're going to just experiment with other formulas and such. But this is very similar to the FKM. The only difference is the keepers are a little grippy. You will have to spend another 7 seconds. Getting those grippy little creepers. What is it? Dude, you're not going fishing, man. Those keepers on the strap itself. So the SLA023 is part of my Country Drive collection, as is my quartz tuna, which I ended up feeling a lot better. Even though it looks good on the bracelet, I love it on the waffle, the Divecore waffle. These are nice, man. It's an analog dial, and as accurate as your quartz or mechanical diver is, you're looking at analog. For me, in my head, it's approximate time. You are in the approximate time zone, which is fine. It's okay to be in approximate time for your country drive collection. Here is the Wamura SLA051. Part of the Turtle family from Seiko, also on the Divecore waffle. I love the Divecore straps. Don't work for Divecore, but I know a good strap when I see one, because I've been trying straps for over 20 years, and Divecore is my go-to strap. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And having worn Divecore, the other straps, frankly, don't cut it. They don't cut it, and Divecore does. So that's just the truth from my 20 plus years of experience in watch madness inside the watch fever swamp for your viewing pleasure. Here is the Wamura. So what happened was I also now have a third collection. What can we call this collection? We can call it Precise Time. I don't know what I should do. Should I take these off the pillows? I don't know. Can I? I don't think so. They don't even hold up. This is my Mudman 9500. Has my biggest numerals. Now, no watch is perfect. In some lighting, the contrast may be lacking. But, 95% of the time, I'm fine. Love the watch, love the comfort, love the precise time, love the price. What was this, $315? Not bad, $315. No Bluetooth. Pure atomic multi-band 6. Not really into Bluetooth, not into smartwatches. I'm very fastidious in the type of G-Shock I have to wear. I think I'll give you the other shots on the pillow because G-Shocks don't want to stand up on their own. Here is the Rescue, the 7900. Now the Rescue was $110. It has bigger numerals than the Frogman, and for some reason, I have 3 G-Shocks. This gets syncs with atomic time easier than the other two. Now, the Mudman, because of the high tech, I like to keep it by the window, and same with the Frogman. The DLC steel coating is such that I like by the window. Here, the Rescue's more forgiving for the sync. I can just wear it under blankets and bed, doesn't matter. It syncs every night. And I will tell you, my Frogman and Mudman, they do sync every night, but I do keep them by the window. Easily, this is the best $110 I've ever spent on a watch. I never knew that, and here's my favorite watch of all time, the Frogman, and I just never knew that industrial resin could be beautiful. I didn't know. And when I wear this watch, I feel like I'm on top of the mountain, and not just on the mountaintop, I'm also drinking the juice. It's not enough in life to go to the top of the mountain. You must drink the juice. So anyways, love the Frogman. I love the way that thick strap melds with the case right there at the bottom. I don't know, man. I could stare at it at work and get hypnotized by it. I love this. I think I love Japanese art. I love Japanese design. And I think my next car will be a Honda Accord EXL. But that was delayed because my 16-year-old daughters never got their driving permits. So I'm not giving them my old Accord and buying myself a new one yet. But anyways, love the Frogman. The G-Shocks are very comfortable. And they're very forgiving because you can wear bigger sizes and have fun with them. And so here's a first world problem for you. Excuse me. I really do want a square, especially that 5000U, GW 5000U, but I'm getting mixed reports on the strap length. My wrist is close to 8 inches. One of you has a 7.75, and you said you got 3 holes, third to last hole. And so for me, it'd probably be second to last hole. Second to last hole is not ideal. It's not ideal. And then I've also got reports from some of you that all of your squares have shorter straps. And I'm used to the longer straps, like the longer strap, like the generosity of a long strap. Remember, I am Jethro Bodine of watch collecting. So, ladies and gentlemen, how can I end this? Let's go back to this watch that I wore yesterday to work to finish this remark here. I didn't know that I was going to fall. I didn't know I was going to fall in love with G-Shock. I didn't know that I was going to have 3 separate, discrete, DISCRETE collections. No one told me. I used to think I was in charge of the collection. I thought I was Commander McBragg, making all the shots. And, a lot of what we do in watch collecting is coming from the unconscious. We're really not in control. The watch collection has a mind of its own. Am I on to something? Or am I just unloading a bunch of chicanery? Let me know in the comments section, ladies and gentlemen. Behold the beauty of the SLA-023 as you contemplate these life-changing meditations. And until next time, I am out.